Hey love, welcome to the ChiLOVe Radio Show, Pop Radio Worldwide, iHeartRadio, and Spotify Premium. We're going to talk about some what should you do situations. The first situation is between two twin sisters. Now she says that her twin sister is her best friend. They are extremely close, which a lot of twins usually are. And she loves her sister very much. But her sister married a man, has 2 children by him, and she noticed that when she started bringing him around, he was checking her out too. But she said she didn't, give it too much mind or whatever. After all, they are twins, so if you think one is cute, you got to think the other one is, right? So, as time went on, she said they were at a party, and there was alcohol involved, and as she was drinking, she started to realize how cute her brother-in-law actually is. And she was on her way home, and he noticed that she was walking out and offered to walk her to her car. So she obliged. So he tells her, after I leave the party, basically put your sister and the kids up, I'ma slide on you. She agreed to it. He come over there. She said they had some mind-blowing sex. Orgasm. Mind-blowing sex. So now her dopamine released. He done released her dopamine. He done released her oxytocin. She feeling like she in love with this man. She feel like that they actually have a real connection as opposed to him and her sister. She's saying that her sister's husband is telling her that he wished he had met her first. Now, he telling her I want to be with you. But there still is the matter of her sister, her blood sister, and her nieces and nephews, and the rest of the family. So now she wants to move forward with this man and make her sister's husband her husband. She's saying that she's worried about hurting her sister because her sister has no idea this is going on. And she's worried about how the family will react and whether or not they will disown her. So she wants to know what she should do. My question is, did you feel like you had a real connection with your sister? You got a real connection with her husband. What about the real connection that you have with your sister? When you die, this girl and her kids finna be in your obituary. It's no guarantee that this man gonna be around forever for you or her. Some people tell you, find you another man. I would tell you to tear yourself up. Tear yourself up. And goddamn it, dig down deep to the bottom to find out where this scandalous hoism comes from. I would beseech you to find out where in your life What made you switch from being a true sister to a Team D ass bitch? I would implore you to think about your relationships and other people getting in on your relationships, whether that was them infiltrating it or your man allowing them to infiltrate it. And I want you to think about how that shit made your ass feel. Jesus, a lot of, just because you are a female does not mean that you are a woman. Just because you are a female does not mean that you are a lady. You have no loyalty. You so blinded by another woman's man having his attention on you that you don't even see the dog up in him. And that happens a lot of times. Especially if y'all having conversations, you at the point of having conversations and, oh, he telling you she everything but the child of God. Oh, she did this, she this type, she this type. Until you get to know him and maybe you start to think that maybe she became this type because of you. And what you don't understand is, how you gonna tell your sister? How do you expect your sister to respond to you telling her that you with her husband now? With her baby daddy now? How do you expect her to respond? In the event where you and him are not successful as a couple, and you all are no longer a part of each other's lives, how you gonna feel then? Seeing that you lost not only your twin sister, but your self-proclaimed best friend. You need to look within yourself. You need to really assess your relationship with your fucking sister. Because even though y'all twins, it seemed like you got some deep-rooted, low-key jealousy toward her. What is it? What's going on with you to where you feel like you need to take from your fucking sister? That you need to have what your fucking sister has. A lot of you cunts don't understand what sisterhood is. And you don't. Jay-Z got a song called The Power of the P-U-S-S-Y. But you don't even see the power of the D-I-C-K. So, well, what type of caliber of a man comes in and breaks up a fucking sisterhood? What caliber of a man comes in and separates family? Those type of men usually are abusive. They usually have specific gender roles. You're going to be shown that you're put in your place up under him, not at his side, up under him, behind him. and you have thrown away a lifetime with sisterhood. And then you still gonna feel goofy because he has children by her. So either way it go, he gonna still be in communication with her. Are your nieces and nephews supposed to now call you stepmama? Is this man's third leg worth all this doggone trouble? Wayne said, can't nobody do me better than I'ma do me. So I'ma do me. My watch say time to do me. You better learn how to do you. And give yourself an experience to where you able to call out your own doggone name and not have to depend on somebody else giving it to you like that. There is a lot in you that needs to be healed. There is a lot in you that needs to be healed. I don't think I could tell you is to get to know Mama D to God a lot deeper than what level you currently on. Because this man came in and poisoned your family. He came in and poisoned your family. Even if y'all do work out, look around you at everything that y'all ruined. All the chaos that y'all started. That's ridiculous. I hope you get your mind right so that you can elevate and be your best self for a man who gonna love you and not be side-eyeing your sister. Now let's go to the next issue here. What would you do? So this pretty girl received an invitation to her cousin's wedding. Usually that's a good thing. You're excited. My cousin's finna get married. Who is her cousin marrying? Her ex fiance. How did he become her ex fiance? She caught him cheating with the cousin that he finna marry now. Jesus, what is family, Lord? So her auntie, of course, she feels some type of way about this. She's in her feelings about this. And her auntie says, we all we got, we family. Her auntie should have told her thought ass daughter, we all we got, we family, before she went to go and mess up her cousin's potential pending wedding. She want to know, what should she do? Shit, Pooh, you could be petty. Go get his daddy and become both their stepmama. Or you don't have to be petty. Or you don't have to be petty. And you can excommunicate them out of your life. And my question is, do we need to continue having relationships with family just because they are family? Even though they hurt you, they betraying you, some family is intentionally hurting you. They are consistently hurting you. They are consistently betraying you. Should they stay in your life because we all we got? Because we blood, we family. So was Cain and Abel. And you saw what happened with Cain and Abel, right? Family don't mean nothing if the character of family is not included. Blood make you kin. Love make you family. Loyalty makes you family. Having temptation in your face. I have been in situations like that. So, well, this my chick, this my sister, whatever, and he eyeballing, or he saying certain little comments. And when I tell you that we're going to get a clear understanding about what this is and what this is not. In any event where, let's just say, it's some community property action. Okay? Let's just say it's some community property action. And a couple of y'all digging them. As a sister, if somebody was digging on first, have it go. If y'all passing him through the group, just like how guys are pass a chick, chicks are pass a guy, y'all passing him through the group. As sisters, me personally, I'm going to come and holler at you. I'm going to come and holler at you. And I prefer to do it face to face. But you definitely not going to hear about it from somebody else. I'm going to come and holler at you before I even make the move to solidify that right there. That's off the strength of love. Off the strength of G'ing up. Do you need to keep being the bigger person when people are traumatizing you, betraying you, spitting in your face? My answer to you is hell no, you don't. Because obviously that person does not view you as family. That person does not view you as an asset in their lives that they want to keep. And it doesn't have to become a big kaboom and it's blood flying all over the place, bodies just dropping. A simple, I go my way and you go your way. There are some things that you can forgive. And there are some things that they do to let you know that even if you knew this person your whole life, they are no longer who you once thought they were to you. And I remember I had some neighbors, and he was a man with status, and he had a situation with twins, and she was chocolate, ass like a horse, little bitty thin waist. She had it going on. And he cuffed her, and he kind of made her the woman of the house or whatever, and she was that. Over time, I guess in around the house so much, or maybe genetics, I don't know. Over time, the rest of her body weight ended up catching up to her ass. Okay, so her twin sister ended up coming to stay with them, and the twin sister looked exactly how the girlfriend twin looked when they first met. What did he do? He ended up fucking on her sister. And when she tried to whoop her sister, he told her, because he knew of their family situation and that they literally had nobody here in Chicago. It was literally just them two here. And he knew that. And he told her, I will not fuck your sister in the house under the same roof as you. I will take her outside to do it. But you are not to touch her. Every privilege that you have as the woman of the house is still yours. But this is my side pleasure here. And I would like it for all of us to get along together. When I tell you only in Chicago, because that's ultimately how it ended up being. And it was like that for years. 4 years. And he said, I will take care of both of you. And he did. He met their financial needs. He was there for them emotionally. The original twin sister was the one who slept up in the bed with him, at night. When he was with the other sister, they left out to go and do their thing. Did it destroy that first sister, that original twin sister? Tore her up. And then to know that this been a pattern with the twin sister. She has always tried to take from her sister. Whatever it is that her sister always had, she has always tried to slide up on it and take it. And see, one sister had better decision-making skills than the other. So the men that she got actually was trying to do for her, be for her. Whereas the men that the other twin sister got kind of drug her and ran her. So she started to become jealous of the other twin sister for the benefits that she was getting with the type of men that she was picking. And seeing that they look alike, talk alike, act alike, sound alike. It's not too much of a difference for him to go from laying with this sister to laying with that sister. They look alike. But he knew that they were not in a position to stand on their own 2 feet. He knew that they were not in a position to be independent enough to say, I'm not going to stay and be a part of this. So they both had the same man. And he would tell her compare them against each other. Oh, well, so-and-so think about going back to school for such and such, but that school, that thinking part ain't for you, huh? To make her feel bad. Oh man, I remember when your body used to look just like your sister. Boy, I used to go crazy. But all that eating, your stomach about as big as your butt. How did it make her feel? How did it make her feel? And he played both of them. And he did, objectively speaking, he did a good job. This was a situation where there was no chaos in his house. You didn't hear females screaming and pulling hair and breaking dishes. Everybody knew their part, and they played their role. Although everybody was not completely happy. And it's like, you as a man, how could you even be completely happy knowing that the one that you said was originally your woman, she's not completely happy? You got all the pleasure in the world at this point. But do you really love her? And you can bear the tears in her eyes. You can bear the sadness on her face. and still do what you do. That's not love. Nobody is perfect. But people are making conscious decisions to do what they want to do for their moment in time. And if you are somebody they are willing to sacrifice in order to get their moment in time, they wasn't your people. They're not your people. They're not going to be your people. Even though you sit around and you say, one of my sins, I love you too much to hold it against you. I love you too much to hold it against you. I love you too much to hold it against you. Fuck you. You want me to hold it against you because you're doing it. We have to reciprocate, people. I don't care if it's your mother. She's a person too. If it's your child and they're under you, they're people too. Life is not, yes, it's about accomplishing your goals, even if it's on a personal level. But accomplishing your goals to the demise of others, especially those that you say you love, especially those that you say are family to you, especially those that you call family, no. That's not how that goes. That is not how that goes. We are impeding each other from being our best selves. Because of the unsupportiveness. Because of the deceit. The manipulation. The jealousy and the things that you have going on inside yourself. And instead of you doing what you have to do to heal yourself so that you could be an asset in life, you are, and I'm going to give you unconsciously, I'm going to say you unconsciously doing it. Because see, you know what you're doing, but you don't realize what you're doing. So I'm going to give you that. I'm going to say you unconsciously shredding those that you say that you love. What type of relationships is that? There's no need to have ops if these are the circumstances of the people that you love and who's supposed to love you back. So work on your healing. Be real with yourself. You're not going to heal if you are not sincere with yourself. I have a ex-friend, and one thing that I could say that I liked about her is that she said that she was a hater. She said that she got jealous. See, and that's good, because once you realize that and find out why, then that's the point to your healing. Now you can start your healing, because you could feel that, you know that this is where you currently are. But she's an ex-friend because you think it's sisters for however many long times, however many years that the jealousy and the hate weren't gonna come toward your way. But they, like my mama say, she told you she was a snake already. You just ain't think she was gonna bite you. So sometimes you have to understand that even your people, they are snakes. Y'all could be kin, and you might not be a snake, but they a snake. And they would do what they naturally do, which is to bite. So be mindful of who you keep in your life. And we'll see you all next time at the ChiLOVe Radio Show, Pop Radio Worldwide, iHeartRadio, and Spotify Premium. Love, hugs.